Yo, what's going on, y'all? Just want to make a little short video or whatever. Might start doing shit like this. But I just really sat there and thought to myself real quick, and I'm like, yo, there's really no point of thinking. I mean, it's easy to think that thinking is productive when you're trapped in the mind, and you're trapped in the idea of being someone who needs to do something out in the world to get something. But in reality, you don't gotta think about shit. You can just make shit happen. It doesn't really require you thinking about it. Like, if I want to get up and go get something to drink, I don't really gotta think about that shit. I could just move my body. I guess you could consider moving your body thinking, even though I don't think that's thinking. But I guess so. I don't know, but I guess some people would say that. But I mean, like, thinking as in, like, you trying to analyze shit. You trying to, like, break shit down. Like, yo, if I walk to the fridge right now and I grab this water out the fridge and bring it in the room, will this shit last me till tomorrow? Like, doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like life was always supposed to be simple, and we just kept adding extra steps because we ain't realized that we motherfucking life itself. We ain't nothing out here because we are what is out here. It's not a separation between what's out here and us, but I feel like that's the illusion of life that keeps this whole circus rolling. So I mean, I guess that's what keeps people caught up in thoughts. It's like almost like sometimes I feel like people be infatuated with thoughts, like just infatuated with thought. And honestly, I feel like most thoughts be negative because really, to feel like when I feel positive, I'm not saying that I don't think, but I don't really feel like I'm thinking that much. Like, I feel like I think more when I'm motherfucking, like, you know, going through some shit or like feeling some type of way. But you know what I'm saying? For the most part, when I'm happy and I'm just jolly and life is just lifing, like, I'm not really thinking about nothing. That's what I'm saying. So, you know what I mean? It's like, there's really no point in thinking. And some people probably think, oh, but you gotta understand, you gotta see the logistics of life and da 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 da. Bro, what I come to realize, there ain't no motherfucking logistics to life. There ain't no secret sauce. There ain't no recipe. There ain't no code to crack. There ain't no secret formula. There ain't no course or class or gym or food or diet. And I know it sounds crazy because most people, they live their life thinking all this shit is real. But this shit is dead ass not real. Like, it's not real in the sense of where, like, all right, like, let me break it down real quick. Like, what you think, you basically creating, even if it's not there. So, like, let's say you have a bad thought about something. Like, I don't like this shit. Like, that's what you creating. That's what it's going to project for you, is the feeling of not liking it because you just told yourself you don't like something. And it's not to say, like, oh, you can't not like something. It's just, like, know what you saying. That's what I'm saying. Thoughts is mostly pointless because if you don't like something, 9 out of 10, you ain't even gonna give that shit your attention, and you're not even gonna think about it, and you're not even gonna, and your energy won't even push you towards that. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's really pointless if you really think about it. Because if I spend time thinking about, and I gotta tell this shit to myself, like, I'm really talking to myself. I'm not just talking to y'all. I'm talking to myself too. Like, sometimes I really gotta put that shit into perspective for myself. Like, oh, nigga, you really sitting here telling yourself this and telling yourself that. Why the fuck is you telling yourself this shit if this is not how you want your life to look? Why the fuck you telling yourself fuck this person, or this person ain't this person ain't a good person, or this person is like, and it's just like, bro, don't you love these people? Don't you care about these people? Like, yeah, like, people do shit that you're not gonna like, but you know what you like and what you don't like. You don't gotta analyze it. You don't gotta think about it. Like, you don't gotta think about, oh, do I want to get up and make me some food, or do I want to motherfucker? Like, you don't gotta think about that shit. Like, just, if you want to get up and do something, just do that shit. So I just want to say that, like, thoughts is really pointless, and I really feel like we just so used to using our minds and using our brains, so to speak, I guess, to, like, try to push it together to sort it all out. But when you really, really sit there, like, I don't know if it's a meditation. I wouldn't really say because even meditation could be, like, hit or miss, just like everything else. But just when you get those moments of when you feel like you're like kind of like nothing, like where life is kind of like just flowing effortlessly, Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes life flows by itself, but you included. You are flowing as life, with life, all in one. And I feel like thinking is us literally resisting our own nature and our own, like, understanding of what life really is underneath all the thoughts and underneath all the ideas and underneath all the I gotta do this, I gotta accomplish this, I got these tasks, I got these problems, I gotta pay this, I gotta, you feel me? Like, the world is set up. And that's why I'm kind of also saying this too, because it's like, I'm also saying this to say, because I'm like, yo, you could really go through life with no thoughts for real, but you can't make people around you not have thoughts, and you can't stop their thoughts from impacting you having thought. I mean, well, you can if you build up some, like, mental resistance, but, like, you feel me? If you see somebody in the street, I don't know, maybe I can't, like, maybe an example is like, you feel me? Like, you see a couple people and they all trying to tell you, like, oh, you feel me? Like, something's bad happening around the corner. Even if you're not giving that shit your attention, you're going to be like, damn, I got to think twice before I walk around that corner. Now, your mind is synced up to some shit other people just put you onto. Now, you strategizing, yo, if I walk around this corner, will I be put in danger? Then people seem scared. Would I be stupid if I walk around that corner? If they see me walk around that corner, will they be judging me like he's a bozo, like he's dumb? You see, now your mind's all in the way just off of somebody's random bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a complicated thing, but I just feel like, you feel me? Like, that, those are moments where I would say you gonna have thoughts, or sometimes you can have thoughts, but you just don't give your thoughts no attention, or you just don't act like you hear, you act like it's a, like just like you hear them people talking, and then your thoughts start saying stuff. You treat it the same way, like you just observe that shit, like, yep, okay, if I go around that corner and I see some shit, yeah, I'm gonna turn my ass around, but I'm not about to sit here and, like, let them stop me from my path. Like, if my path was to walk around that corner, I'm gonna walk around that corner regardless. I'm not gonna think about it and then not do it, because that's just, like, I feel like that's a habit that we picked up on in life, and that shit fucks us up so bad, and I feel like it takes away from so much of the real, I guess you could say, the real nectar of life. The nectar of life. I feel like it takes that shit away when you motherfucking overanalyze shit and think about shit. Like, I'm even thinking about my relationship, like, you feel me? Sometimes I be, like, thinking about certain shit, like, oh, you feel me? Should I be this type of guy, or do I gotta do this because I'm a guy, or do I gotta look like this because I'm a guy? Like, my nigga, just, bro, I never had no more swindle game in my life than when I was just chilling, and I wasn't even thinking whether a shorty liked me, and I wasn't even thinking whether she wanted to be with me for whatever type of shit I portray or had to offer. I was just being him. I was just being him. And shorty was feeling it, and next thing you know, you feel me? Boom, 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 boom. But, you know, sometimes we forget about that. You know, we get caught up, we get blinded by our own success and blinded by our own failures. We repeat our failures to ourselves, and we don't want to, we feel our failures deeply, and then we don't want to feel that again. So now we analyzing everything, so we don't got to feel that same pain, we don't got to feel that same hurt, and then we overhype our winnings to where now we analyze everything and try to make sure we keep winning the same way and winning the same way and winning the same way. Then when we don't win like how we want to, and things don't go how we want to, we in a motherfucking frenzy, stressed out, down bad, down and out. And that's why you can't give thoughts no attention, because that shit's not real. Like, our minds is just feeding us stuff because it thinks that it's helping us, but in reality, that shit is just stopping us from living life the way it was designed, which is with all the ups and downs and left and rights. But when you don't think about none of this shit, it don't mean anything. A success isn't a success, and a failure ain't a failure when you have no thoughts. You have no thoughts, life is just life. And if you win, here's a cookie. If you lose, no cookie. Like, it's just that simple, and you gotta be able to live with yourself. But that's the thing, a lot of people, their whole mindset, they're so looped in, and they believe their thoughts, they believe they're them, and that this world is something different from them, and this life in reality is something different from them. So they fool themselves into thinking they gotta do shit to prove something to somebody, and they gotta, you feel me, motherfuckers wasting their life. You feel me? All you gotta do is get right with yourself mentally. Understand that you ain't perfect, and you ain't nobody special. And it don't mean that you not special. It just don't mean that you nobody special, which means you are nobody. You could be special. You could have a talent, singing, dancing, rapping, drug dealing, money making.